Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we are recording. This is week 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello, I'm Carol Olafson. I'm a therapist, and I'll be working with you today. I know that you had signed informed consents that you consent to have therapy. And if at any point that time changes, please let me know. And also, there's just some things I need to discuss about confidentiality. What we say here between you and me, it is private. However, there are 2 exceptions. One would be if you were to tell me you were going to hurt yourself or hurt someone else, I would need to intervene. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me what brings you here today.
I had for the past 8 months, after my 5th child, I've been really depressed. Like the depressed is hard for me to get out of bed. I don't know what's going on. Even though this is my 5th child, I'm so depressed.
Okay. So this is your 5th child, and your child is about 8 months old?
Yes.
And have you been feeling this way since the child was born?
Yeah, a little bit. Like I'm not connecting with the child. Where it's just like I don't know what's going on with this baby. I'm not like I don't feel like I used to feel with my other children. Uh, I'm just being depressed, really depressed since since she was born.
Okay, so you don't feel like you're bonding with your
Not
child.
as my other children. No.
Can you tell me any thoughts that you're having? You said that you're depressed, but are you having, any thoughts about your children or your child? And you're saying that you feel depressed. Can you tell me a little bit more about exactly how you're feeling?
The problem is when I had my other kids, my other children, I was happy, like really happy. But this time around, I'm just not as myself. I'm not myself at all. For me to get out of bed in the morning, it was hard. It's really hard. I couldn't get out of bed on time like usually, and it's affecting my other children because it's getting hard for me to take care of anything in the house.
Okay. Now, how do you feel about your other children? Your older
My other children, I don't have any issue with them. I love them, but just this recent after giving birth to my recent baby. But to my other children, I'm happy. I'm engaging with them. We interact. But with this new baby, I don't know. Maybe I'm overwhelmed. I think I'm overwhelmed. I think that's the major problem. I'm overwhelmed.
Okay, so you're not feeling the same affection or the same bond that you did with your older children.
No, not at all.
And you've never had depression before in the past?
No, this is the first time. No.
So no depression with your previous pregnancies?
No, I didn't.
Okay. And in your past, no history of depression for you in the past, like when you were younger?
No, not that I can remember.
Okay. Okay. And what is the name of your 8-month-old?
His name is her name is Abigail.
Okay. Okay. And now, when you're interacting, with your child, do you have any thoughts of hurting the child?
Not at all. No. No.
No thoughts of abandoning the child?
No.
Okay. Now
you're not just bonding. You're not bonding as the other case. That's just the problem. But I still love her, but I'm not like into her like I was to my other children.
Okay. So it is different.
Yeah.
Of hurting yourself?
No, Not at all.
Okay. Well, after women have children, with the changes in the hormones, sometimes women can experience depression or anxiety. And so we're going to discuss your feelings, and I just want to make sure that you don't have any thoughts of harming yourself or your child.
No, not at all.
Okay. As far as your husband, has he noticed any difference in you with this child?
Yes, definitely he did, because it's hard for me to get out of bed. I've not been taking care of the house, care of everything. I just lay on bed all day, all night. So yeah, so it's already started complaining about everything.
Yeah, I'm sorry, your husband's complaining?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Do you have, can you talk to your husband about how you're feeling since you had your son?
I'm just feeling like overwhelmed. I'm easily tired. Sometimes I don't like before that. I'm always like love to carry my baby, but not this time around. I just let him be. Let us stay in bed by himself, by herself.
Okay.
Then me on my own bed by myself. Not like even I'm not even breastfeeding her. That's how bad it is. Not breastfeeding. I stopped breastfeeding her. So I I don't know why I don't want to. I'm just staying away from her. We are not bonding as we're supposed to at all.
So you're kind of just maybe spending the minimal amount of time
With her, exactly.
And your husband, how is he bonding with your new baby?
Anytime he's back from work, yeah, he's bonding with baby. Yeah, he's the one bonding with her, but me,
Okay.
I don't know.
And well, can you talk to your husband about how you're feeling? Is he?
I did. I did. That was why he asked me to come for the
Okay.
session. Yeah, after I explained to him what's the way I'm feeling, so that was why he advised me to come over
Okay.
today.
So he suggested that you come and talk with someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have times where you find yourself crying?
Yeah, most of the time. Exactly. Most of the time, I just stay in bed crying. Uh, Not happy. Not happy. I don't know why I'm happy at all. I just can't cry. I'm not happy.
Now, with your children, you have 5 children, so I know you're busy. Are you able to meet their needs as far as, dressing them and feeding them?
For the past 8 months, it has been hell. I've been just staying in bed most of the time. So my husband has been doing a lot of taking care of the kids. Once in a while, I get up of the bed, try to do some housework, but uh, just like maybe I'm overwhelmed. I think I'm overwhelmed with everything. So I wasn't as active as I used to.
So your husband's been taking over more, helping.
All of the helping with the other children, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Do you have maybe your mother or someone that could come in and help you?
Yes, my mom, but I can talk to her. Maybe she can come over.
Okay, that might be helpful until you start to feel better, so that she's there to help with the children.
Yeah. I think I will call her to let her know so that she can come over.
Okay, there's just a few more things I want to ask you. In the past week, do you find that you're blaming yourself over what has been happening?
Yes, definitely. I'm blaming myself that I'm not taking care of my baby.
Okay.
Me myself that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm blaming myself over, but it's hard for me to. I'm struggling to do what I'm supposed to do, but it's hard.
Okay. And in the past week, have you felt very worried about something or anxious for maybe just no reason? You just feel like you're anxious?
Yes, I'm anxious about my children. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And now there are support groups for women who are experiencing depression after having a baby. And you can experience depression for at least up to a year. And the
Okay.
support groups allow you to talk with other moms who are going through the same thing and talk about your feelings and thoughts, because sometimes it can be a little scary to tell a family member, that you're not feeling that you feel like you're not bonding with your child. So
Okay.
are some things that I will help you get involved in. And you've never had depression in the past, so have you ever been on like an antidepressant or something for
No,
anxiety?
no, not at all. No.
Okay. Another thing is medication can help, and there are antidepressants, and some of the antidepressants to help with anxiety. And since you're not breastfeeding, we don't have to worry about the medication being passed through breast milk. So I will prescribe something for you. I do want you to continue to come back and see me. I am concerned that you are very depressed, that you're not able to get up out of the bed all the time and do other things that you need to do in your home. Um, Now, you said that you don't have any feelings of hurting yourself or
No,
harming your child,
no.
which is good. Um, if if needed, would you be agreeable to maybe go to like an inpatient place where you can be treated for your depression?
Yes, I will.
Okay. I know with 5 children, it would be difficult. You would have to have your mother or a family member. Do you feel like you can try medication first, or do you feel like that? So you would like to try medication first?
Yes, let me try medication first.
Okay.
Then let's say after try that, it's not working, then I can go the inpatient therapy.
Okay. So we'll do the therapy and we'll do medication. And if you ever have any thoughts of hurting yourself or harming your children, make sure you call me right away. Let your husband know, and we can go from there. But what we'll do is I'd like to see you at least twice a week, and I will
Okay.
some medication for you. Now the medication can take 2 to 4 weeks to work, and then
Okay.
I'll give you some information about joining a support group for women who experience depression after they have a child. It's not as uncommon as people think it is. It is about 1 in 7 women can experience depression after having a child. So it is more common than people think.
Mm.
A lot of times people don't want to talk about it because there's a stigma related to it. And like you said, you feel like, that you're not being a good mother. And those are feelings that other people have too, and that you can talk with them about.
Okay.
Does that
Okay.
sound agreeable to you?
Yes, yes, that's good.
Okay. All right. Well, as I said, I will have you come back and we'll start the medication, and I'll get you the information on the support group. Again, if you ever have any feelings, please call me. If you have any feelings about hurting yourself or hurting your child. I just one quick thing. Now, I know that you're having a lot of sadness. Is there anything lately that maybe you have felt happy about, or maybe your mood was better? Any positive things in the last week or two that you feel like maybe you had some feelings that were different than being sad?
Not that I noticed.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Well, we can meet again next week and we'll go from there. Okay. Does that sound like a good plan to you?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good plan.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then I'll see you next week.
Okay then.
Okay. Ah, okay.
Okay. Okay. So, go.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, how are you? My name is Margaret. I'm going to be your therapist tonight. So, first of all, I want to let you know, I know you've already signed the consent for me with my secretary. Also, I want to let you know that this meeting is going to be confidential. That it's just between me and you. It's between me and you. Nobody else will know anything about whatever we will discuss here tonight.
Okay.
Apart from, unless maybe that's, if we talk about suicidal, then I have to discuss homicidal. Then that we have to discuss maybe when I can talk to somebody else about it. But apart from that, everything we discuss here will be confidential. So, and I know you're here. Can you tell me why you're here?
Yes. My husband wanted me to come here. I have 5 children. My youngest son, he's 8 months old, and I've just noticed that, I'm just feeling kind of down, and I'm just having a hard time getting up and taking care of the children, and just been kind of feeling really down. And I don't know why. It seems like it started, after I had my son.
So, and you said this is your fifth child.
Yes.
So, let's talk about your feeling for now. So, how do you feel about the baby?
Well, yeah, I care about him. It's different though when I had my other children. I felt closer. I felt maybe that I bonded more with my other children. I just don't feel that strong of a connection like I did with my other children.
So, do you know why you're not raising? Do you know?
Why I'm not feeling the same way?
Yeah, why you're not bonding with your new baby?
I don't know. I mean, um, it is my fifth child. Um, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why, because we were excited. We had all girls, and then we found out we were having a boy, so we were really excited. And I thought that I would be, really excited.
About him.
Yeah, and I don't really know. It's just I just kind of have a hard time getting up in the morning, and I kind of have to force myself to do things, and I just don't feel the same.
So, do you even carry the baby at all? Do you like try to like pay attention to the baby a little bit?
I do. You know, I guess, I do pick him up, I feed him, I change his diaper, but, sometimes I just don't feel like I spent as much time like I did with my other children. I'm so tired that sometimes I just have to put him in the crib because I'm so exhausted.
Are you breastfeeding?
I did for about 3 or 4 months now. No, I'm not right now, but I did in the beginning.
Oh, okay. Um, so, is it your first time of being depressed? Have you been depressed before?
No, with my other children, no. I seem to do well. I haven't. No, I didn't have any depression before.
And what about before having kids? Before you started having,
Um,
when you were young?
um, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
So, are you thinking about do anything to harm the baby? Like,
No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would definitely talk to someone, but I don't have any thoughts of. I don't have any thoughts of hurting him. It's just, I guess, just as far as spending time with him, I don't seem to want to be. spending as much time with him as I do with my other children.
So, are you able to take care of other children now? Are you able to get up and take care of them?
Well, my my oldest is 15, so she's been helping me some, getting the younger kids up and kind of, and my husband's been helping too, getting everybody ready for school. So I haven't been doing it as much as I did in the past. So I do need help with, getting them up and ready for school.
So what did your husband think about it?
Well, he's wondering why I'm not cleaning the house and, why I'm not spending more time with the new baby. And he just thought it would be a good idea if I talked to someone about it since, it's been about 8 months. In the beginning, it wasn't so bad, but lately it's been, and I think it's been worse.
Do you have anybody that can help you with your children, with the baby?
My mom might be able to come for a few weeks and help me. I could ask her that. Yeah.
What about your mom?
Yeah, she came for a couple of weeks when he was born, and if I asked her, I think she would come for a few weeks and help me.
Does your mom have history of depression?
My mother?
Yes.
I don't know. She never told me she did, so I'm not quite sure. But as far as I know, I don't think so.
Okay. So, are you thinking about suicide now? Do anything to yourself? Yourself?
No, I have my children. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to do that to my children. I haven't thought about hurting myself. I'm just so tired, and it's just so hard to get up out of the bed, and I just feel like I want to sleep all the time.
Do you one more question? Do you go out at all? Like any outing? Are you able to get?
No, if I have to take the baby for the visit, the well baby visits. I go there, and then sometimes I'll go to the grocery store, but I really haven't been going out very much. No, I've just been kind of staying in.
And there's I'm quite sure in the community they usually have this group. Like a group that you can go to that because a lot of some other women outside there, they also have issue like you, that they are depressed. So they usually have this group, like community, that needs to talk so that you can. So what it is, everybody, you talk about your problem, people listening, then people, they try to help each other out. So it's like a group therapy. So I'm sure it will be, they usually have in every community. Maybe you can check one of those. It's like a group therapy. So maybe you can try and go once in a while. That will be a little bit.
So it's for moms who've had babies?
They have babies like yours that have an issue that they are not bonding with their children. So that's another thing you can try. Also, we can also try antidepressant. So it's like a medication for depression. So we can also try that to help you because we really need to get you up and take care of your children. So, what's your goal? What are you trying to achieve from this section? Can you name what do you think?
Well, I guess I just want to feel like, or just know that I'm, not the only person that's felt this. I feel really bad because, a good mother wouldn't feel like this. And
you're not the only one.
Yeah, but it just, and it's hard to talk to my husband because well, he's not, he's not a mom and works and he's busy and it's kind of hard to talk to him about it.
Yeah, you won't understand. You won't
Yeah.
understand. So yes. So we will try that. We will try
Okay.
the program
Okay.
and how far that goes. Then also we try make more appointment for you to come so that we can talk. We just need to talk. Then we can figure out what will help you, like a coping skill.
Okay.
Yeah, then we figure out. You can't be thinking what you can do to help you a little bit, And
Okay.
anything like try to do something to help you a little. Have you tried anything to help you with your depression?
Well,
Exercise?
no, I've just been so tired that, I've just been kind of tired and sleeping. And yeah, I haven't really, my husband kind of made me come here. So yeah, but no, I haven't really done anything else.
Okay, so we will schedule more sections so that we can talk more. And
Okay.
that will help a little bit with the antidepressant. I think we will go from there. But another thing is, please, anytime you are thinking about doing something to yourself or to the baby, can you call me or let your husband or somebody know before you do anything stupid? Sorry.
I will.
Okay. So definitely call me, please, anytime you are thinking about do something to yourself.
Okay.
So that's it for today. So we schedule more section, then we'll be able to go over this more and more so that you can get out of bed to take care of your children.
Okay.
I think we should be able to do that. And also explain more to your husband why you're not getting out of bed so that at least he'll be able to help you a little bit more also.
Okay. Yeah, I can work with them.
So talk to him so that you'll be able to for him to understand what you're going through. He may not understand much, but at least you understand a little bit, at least to understand your condition.
Okay. Okay.
Getting okay. So I would like us to schedule more sections so that we can talk more.
Okay.
Okay, so that's for today.
Okay. All right. I will stop the recording.